What's up, OJ Merge? It's day 2 of the gratitude challenge. We are going strong, you guys.
Yeah, man.
So, day 2. The question of the day is, what past experience are you most grateful for? Shall I go first or shall you? You went first last time, so I'll go first this time.
That's a big one. Okay.
I will say that the past experience that I'm most grateful for, it's crazy only picking one, but I would say going off to college helped me a lot. I learned a lot in college about just, independence, how to take care of myself, working. I learned how to drive in college. I learned a lot about friendships and relationships. And obviously those things help you on your journey. If I didn't navigate some of those challenges, maybe I wouldn't have met, maybe I wouldn't have been ready for certain things in life. So I give college credit for just teaching me how to be an adult.
Okay. For me, I would say making the decision to migrate. To leave what I know and venture into a different country. Decide to stay there. I'm gonna see what another culture have to offer. I say that because my wife is from here. I got a son here, and a lot of my life surrounds the things that I've accomplished here. Now that I forget where I come from, as I love Jamaica dearly to my heart, and that's a big step to say, you know what, I'm going to get up from my familiar place, and just venture off somewhere foreign. It's kind of, was a big decision, but I'm happy I made it. I'm happy I made it. So, with that being said, I think, why's my camera going in and out?
Focus, hocus pocus.
There we go. So I'd say that's one of the biggest decisions I had to make.
Yeah.
To venture off from, from my country, to venture off in another country and say, okay, this is going to be home. One of the toughest decisions I've ever made.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a big one, though.
That is super big.
That's huge.
A lot of people can't find the courage to do that. I know a lot of people here that, they think about going place for vacation. I came to America a couple of times, went back home, and it took a lot in me to say, okay, that's what I'm going to do. But I know a lot of people here never fathom the thought, like, okay, I'm going to move to Europe, I'm going to go to China, I'm going to go to the Caribbean, I'm going to do, it's tough to really wrap your head around that.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. I've always wanted to go to a different country and live. I think it's the ultimate experience to just shift your perspective and broaden, your mindset and all of that. So I would love to experience that at least once in my life. Like, can we just go live somewhere else for about 3 months just so I can say I did it, It's like on my bucket list.
You know what's the crazy thing? There's a lot of people that always ask me, why did you love Jamaica and come live here? That's a big one right there. They always say that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
But that's that. So for day 2,
yes,
of the grateful challenge, that is what I'm most grateful for. Making the decision, to migrate and be here, finding a wife. And once you found a wife, you found a good thing. So, and that's just what it is.
Nice. All right. Well, the highlight question of the day comes from our email. Question was, I gotta summarize this. I met a Jamaican guy. He's great. I'm an older woman. He's a younger man. How do I keep him interested sexually? Well,
I would think an older woman wouldn't have no problems with that, because older people, as we spoke a little bit, got experience,
Yeah.
They've experienced a lot. They've done a lot of different things. So, use the things that you have learned along the way. Try different things.
Absolutely.
Are more easier than that. Communicate with him. See what he likes and what he don't likes. After Rippy ain't gonna tell you what he likes, I feel like, in the beginning of it all, but try little things, and you know, the more comfortable you and him get together, he'll share some things with you, and you know what he like. Pay attention. Whenever y'all being intimate, pay attention what he like, pay attention to what he go for. And it's just one of them things, and you'll definitely, you know, time by time you'll figure it out. You have his little packet put together where you know that, okay, these are the things that he, you know, he likes, and keep him intrigued.
For sure. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to intimacy, it's definitely about your partner, but it's also about you. The way you keep someone sexually interested is knowing what you like. Knowing what you like, and like O said, paying attention to them as well.
Yeah.
And that way you can help them, help you, help them, you know, and vice versa. So, and also being an older woman, use that to your advantage, honey. Play it up. Like, you have experienced some things that he hasn't experienced. And he may be asking himself the same thing. How do I keep an older woman, you know, sexually interested? So just talk about what each other likes, and just, you know, show up confident and ready to have a good time.
And be yourself. Sometimes just you works. You know, sometimes just being you and being yourself work. That work too. And it's much more easier. If he like, you know, if he's okay with you being you sexually or whatever the situation is, then hey, you ain't got that much to do.
Yeah.
You know, so just be you.
Yeah, and I think you also mentioned weight. You know, that's not a factor. If you have a person's attention, you have their attention. You know, the person's first impression of you is something they get in an instant. So if you were able to capture his attention off of an impression, and you guys have been talking continuously, I think that's a pretty good sign. I wouldn't worry about the weight part of it, because it doesn't sound like he is.
And people like to do things backwards. So when I say that, meaning people always meet each other and then they go super hard in the beginning, and then things die down. Then you wonder, how can I keep his curiosity? How can I, can I keep her around sexually for those times? Sometimes it's good to just start in the middle.
And pace yourself.
Start in the middle, pace yourself. Sometimes, take waves with it, like a roller coaster. Take your time with it, see what it is. Sometimes you go super hard into the paint. Sometimes you just chill.
Yeah, don't feel like you have to overcompensate.
Exactly.
Just because the relationship is new and you want to keep his interest. Sometimes that's not the way to approach it.
Yeah, sometimes just go super easy, smooth, and pop up with a little surprise every now and then. That work.
Hopefully you are doing good and feeling good about your gratitude journey.
Most definitely. We
love seeing your comments down below. It helps keep us motivated. So keep it up. We are on a roll, day 2 of the gratitude challenge.
Yes, and just give us your gratitude. Tell us what was the question again for this one today?
Today was, what past experience are you most grateful for?
What past experience are you most grateful for? Might have been anything. Could have been your kids. Could have been the move that you make to get your kids. It might be anything. Anything that you can remember in your past that you feel like, I'm super grateful for this moment. It might be your courage. It might be a decision that you had to make. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just drop it down in the comment section and I could know.
Absolutely.
And if you missed day 1, go back, drop your comments down there too. Follow up there with day 2. Just one of them things. As I say again, a O and J, a OJ merge, and we're out. Boom.
Turn up the ting, get you a yardie, boy like me. Turn up the ting, get you a yardie.